has ever dreamt of the Amalfi Coast in Italy? I bet you have, or you've at least heard about it. My name is Linda G. Robert. I am your Back in the Groove Again coach. I'm also a travel coach and a travel agent with Travel Only. So today it's all about the Amalfi Coast. But first, I want to tell you a little bit more about it. So the Amalfi Coast is located in southern Italy, and it's renowned for its stunning coastlines featuring cliffs and picturesque villages and turquoise water. Some of the highlights are the towns of Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello, and each of these offer a unique experience, such as beautiful beaches, historic architecture, and lush gardens. And this region is also famous for its cuisine, including fresh seafood and the iconic limoncello. Of course, you can explore some scenic hiking trails, which is what we're going to be talking about today. You can also enjoy some boat tours and relax, of course, in luxury accommodations, making the Amalfi Coast a very, very popular destination for travelers seeking adventure and relaxation. So today I'm going to be taking you on a walk. Well, I'm not really taking you on a walk. What I am going to be doing is taking you on a walk with Exodus. So I'm going to share my screen, and soon you'll see what I'm talking about. Walking the Amalfi Coast, or perhaps you've never considered walking the coast. Well, you can with Exodus Adventure Travels. First, let's take a look at some beautiful images. As you can see, this is part of the coast. These images were taken on some of the hikes with Exodus. If you love hiking, you love the water, you love the sights, you love the scenery, you're going to love this walk. So let's find out a little bit more about it. This is the price right now. We are in August, and right now, 8 days from $27.55. But if you look at further dates, you'll notice that the price goes a bit up. So good to keep that in mind. Your travel agent would recommend you to find the best price for you. Now, we're going to look at some of the itinerary today. This is an 8-day hike with Exodus. And if we take a look at the itinerary, you're going to be enjoying some time with local hosts, the Acampora family, who run the base for the week, Hotel du Torri. So that's the base for the week, which suggests that the hikes are going to be leaving from this small village, this small retreat in the hills, and busy, away from the busy coast. So first, you're going to be welcomed by the hosts. You'll be welcomed as well by the guide, and you'll be meeting, of course, the leader, the guides, as well as the other travelers. That's on day one. The meal is included. And then you're going to, from there, day two, you're going to walk to the top of Monte Trecali for a wide open view of the coastline. So from that hotel, you'll be going to the village square, and that'll be the start of the walk today. And today, that day, you'll be covering 7 miles or 11 kilometers. So that is suggesting that you need to be, able to walk that long. There's also going to be some meals that are included on that day, the breakfast and dinner. On day 3, you walk towards Amalfi, which is one of the towns that's popular with the British since Edwardian times. And you'll see that you're going to be going downhill following a path. Now, this one is 10 kilometers. You're going to be going down about 800 meters, but there's also an ascent, and the meals are included in this particular day as well, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then on to day 4, when you visit Mount Vesuvius crater. Beautiful picture there. You transfer to the slopes to view the volcanic crater, which overlooks the beautiful Bay of Naples. And after lunch, you're going to be traveling by bus to Pompeii. And of course, here you're going to be walking about 4 kilometers. On day 5, you're going to be walking from Ravello to Amalfi through the forests of the valley. So this one includes a walk in the beautiful scenery, and you'll be spending some time in a city before 8-kilometer walk. So you can see from this particular trip, there is walking. It's because it is called walking the Amalfi Coast. On day 6, you're free to relax. You can also take a boat to Capri to visit Naples if you want. So this is a nice optional day for you. Enjoy a day of leisure to relax at the hotel. They're also offering some private transfers to some of the most popular attractions in the region. And on day 7, it looks like there's more walking, about 11 kilometers or 7 miles. And breakfasts are included. So you can see here that there are a lot of meals that are included here. Things that you need to know. Let's take a look at some of the essential information. It involves 4 days of walking with low altitude throughout and an average rating of activity level 3, so moderate. So some walks are long, 4 to 6 hours, including lunch stops. There are different types of terrain. It varies from paved to forest trails. Some sections involve long staircases, some steps, some steep climbs, and descent on loose terrain. There's some narrow paths along some sheer drops. And when it comes to the climate, it has a relatively mild and sunny climate, but heat waves and heavy rains are possible. So this suggests that you need to come ready. You need to be prepared for the rains. And of course, need to wear layers just in case it gets really, really hot, then you can just remove some of your layers. They do recommend that you arrive physically prepared to tackle slightly more challenging routes. So this suggests that before your trip, you start walking regularly before your trip. And of course, that you bring the required equipment for you, sturdy hiking boots and walking poles, and of course, a water bottle as well. Now, it does talk a little bit about the accommodation. It's likely there will be more than one group at the hotel, which is also occasionally open to non-Exodus guests. However, it doesn't matter. Your team of leaders is used to this, and the itineraries will be tailored to make sure that you enjoy each and every activity that is with your group. Now, they're recommending certain peak seasons, high seasons from May to September are popular. That might mean that there's going to be a lot of people there. So Positano and Amalfi plus the island of Capri can be very busy. So if you don't want to be in crowds, you might choose to not go during that period. So I'll just show you what your options are in terms of dates. I shared earlier that the price right now, because we're looking at August, but this walk, and I'll just keep going. You can see it's going on in August, September, October. Notice here how the price drops. October 26th, November 2nd. We're now off peak. Again here in November. And in November again, the price is dropping again. So you might choose to go when it's not that busy. So if you love walking, the Amalfi Coast is a perfect opportunity for you to not only walk, of course, and get your exercise if you love that, but to also see some beautiful, beautiful scenery. The accommodation. The Hotel du Torre is a family-run 3-star albergo in Bomerano. Let's take a look at some of the photos here. We've got a cook, wonderful, might be the chef. Look at that. Lovely pool for you to relax in. So beautiful, beautiful accommodations. You spend 7 nights at this hotel, a mid-sized hotel run by the welcoming Acampora family, who turn out authentic Campanian dishes in a restaurant. And of course, they will showcase their fun pizza making skills. There's also the pool. There's a beautiful restaurants, and of course, some limited number of superior rooms available with hot tubs. So when it comes to accommodations, you'll notice when we go to the prices again, if you want your own room, there's a supplement. Otherwise, Exotis will match you with someone if you are a solo traveler. So you want to keep that in mind. You can get your own room, just a bit of an additional cost there, or you'll be matched with someone. If this is something that you are interested in, now they do have other walks, which I will be showing during some of the other months, but for now we're focusing on the Amalfi Coast. But if this is definitely something that you're interested in, I encourage you to contact me. Here's my email, I'll include it, lrobert@travelonly.com. And we can also set up a time so we can meet and discuss your needs, discuss what it is that you would love to do on this particular walk. I'm a coach, I'm a travel coach, and I will help you prepare for this walk as well. Yes, we could talk about the physical preparation, the mindset preparation. And if you want a copy of my newsletter, go to lrobert.travelonly.com, scroll to the bottom to get access to my newsletter. Take care. See you next time.